Hello, I'm Kyle Branch from Chaparral Motorsports, and today I want to introduce to you a brand new helmet from Arai for the 2020 riding season. This here is the Regent-X, and it comes in at right around $500 for the solid colors. It is about $300 less than the Corsair X, and it is just as safe, according to the Arai teams. Now, Arai did have to make some changes to the helmet in order to get it down to that price point, but they're changes that you guys have all requested. The biggest change is the fit of the helmet. If you take a look at the fit of the Corsair X, it is an extremely tight fit to pull onto your head. Now, the new Regent-X, you can clearly see on the Corsair X here that the opening that your head has to go through in order to get to the inside of this helmet is extremely small as compared to that of the new Regent-X. That was a complaint that riders were having. When they put the helmet on, they have to really get it past the top of their head, and then it would slip on and feel perfect once it was in place. But that has now changed. Arai has listened to those suggestions, and the Regent-X solves that problem. The Regent-X is 5 millimeters wider here on each side. It's going to be 10 more millimeters of distance or space in order to be able to slide your head in. Another common complaint is going to be the fact that when some people wear the Corsair X, their chin actually sits right against that chin bar. That's not going to happen on the Regent-X because it is 5 millimeters further from your chin. Those are going to be two huge comfort factors that you're going to find when slipping your head into the Regent-X. Not to mention the fact that it's literally $200 less expensive than the Corsair X, and you're getting the same amount of safety. Now, a couple of the other things you're going to notice on the particular helmet, if you compare these two side by side, is you still have great venting from the new Regent-X, but it's going to be slightly less venting that you're going to have on the Corsair X. Now, this is a race helmet. Literally, the pros are wearing this helmet out there on the racetrack. The Regent-X can be worn on the track as well, but it has creature comforts built into it that make it the perfect helmet, not just for the track rider, but for the everyday rider. Whether you're on a touring bike, a cruiser, a scooter, it doesn't matter. This helmet has been redefined a little bit from that original Corsair X stance to be a little bit more of an upright seated position for the way that these vents function and the overall functionality of the helmet. So another suggestion that consumers have had is they wanted the helmet to be a little bit quieter. Now, with slightly fewer vents, but still having great ventilation and flow to this helmet, it is going to be just a hair quieter than the Corsair X helmet. Now, speaking back to the similarities of these two helmets, both helmets utilize the VAS shield system. It's going to be a tried and true shield mechanism and way of operation that just works well. They didn't want to deviate from that at all. Another very functional piece is going to be this chin vent. You're going to notice that those are the same. It's a three-way adjustability, allowing you to choose how much air is going to come directly into the front of the helmet. Another similarity between these two helmets is they are both hand-laid fiberglass. All Arai helmets are handmade and hand-painted, and both of these helmets feature a fiberglass shell. Now, the composite fiberglass shell that the Regent-X is made up of is slightly different than that of the Corsair X, but they have the same level of safety. They're both DOT and snow rated. Now that we've talked about the differences between these two helmets and some of the similarities, let's get into a detailed breakdown of the Regent-X itself. Now, taking a look at the detailed breakdown of this new Regent-X, I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick 360-degree view. I would like to note that the face shield on this is a tinted shield. In the box, you'll get a clear shield. This was just for aesthetic reasons that we put the dark shield on here. It is a sample helmet that has just came in. This is our opportunity to take a look at it, so we needed to run it with this dark smoke shield, as that is how this sample came. So the first thing we want to take a look at is the ventilation. We have the chin vent down here that has 3 different positions, so you can choose how much air you're getting directly into the front of the helmet. We also have brow vents up here at the top. These are fantastic vents. Moving up to the top, we have these 2 chimney vents that are either open or closed. And then moving around to the back, we're going to see exhaust vents up here at the top. These are always open. And then you have these Venturi exhaust vents back here. They're going to, as the wind comes around the helmet, it's going to grab that more moist air and kind of pull it out the back. So that's what we look like as far as ventilation goes. We'll show you what those channels look like as we get into the detailed breakdown of the disassembly of the inside of the helmet. Now, looking at the face shield itself, in order to open, we're going to hit this little tab right here. It's going to release the lock, and then we'll be able to open the face shield. Coming down, we have an initial close and then a final lock there to ensure that this shield does not open while riding down the road or on the track. Now let's take a quick look at the closure system on this helmet. You're gonna see Arai's traditional D-ring setup. They have not ventured away from that as of yet. It is something that Arai is definitely known for. Now we have a chin curtain here. Now the first thing you're gonna notice when you look at the bottom of the helmet is the contoured nature of these cheek pads and the neck roll. This is their facial contour system. Now what this has done is it allows you to have a nice, easy entry into the helmet. This is gonna go on better than any Arai helmet that you ever worn to date. And then once it comes down to the inside, everything is gonna fit nice and snug as you would typically expect from a Arai helmet. So just ease of getting into it is really something they worked hard to be able to accomplish with this helmet. The other thing that this does is it opens it up for more people to be able to get into the helmet. Traditionally, Arai has been known for that long oval. This particular helmet is an intermediate oval. That's gonna mean it's a little bit wider side to side, so it's gonna fit more people right out of the box. Now please keep in mind that all of the pads inside this helmet are removable and replaceable. If you need a helmet that fits a little tighter, you get a thicker pad. If you need a helmet that fits a little looser, you get a thinner pad. Arai is phenomenal when it comes to getting you optimized fit for the helmet on your head. Now that we looked at the overall structure of that cheek pad, let's go ahead and remove it. You're gonna start by putting your hand in between that cheek pad and the EPS liner. Go ahead and pop it out. It's a really easy maneuver. See here, there's a 25mm cheek pad here on this side. We'll do the same thing over here on the opposite side. Now the next piece we're gonna remove is this guy right back here towards the back of the helmet. Please note that this neck roll part of the liner is not removable. It's actually glued into the helmet. So that's the one piece you're not going to be able to remove from the comfort liner. This is a neat piece here. So this is going to go around the diameter of your head. So if that's the only place that you were feeling the helmet was a little bit sloppy or it was a little bit tight, you could modify just this one piece to get that perfect fit. So now looking at the inside of the helmet here, you're gonna see where those vent holes come through to the inside of the helmet itself. You're also gonna notice that this mesh material here is actually glued to the top of the helmet. It is not removable either, but it has no bearing or impact on fit of the helmet, so that's fine. As you can also see, we have a nice large recess here for intercom or helmet speakers. Now something that Arai does do that no other helmet manufacturer that I know of does is they actually have a removable fabric on their cheek pads. And this right here is where that helmet speaker would sit. It's perfectly cut out, perfectly contoured, and then you pull this liner up over the top, and that allows that speaker to be contained back behind this fabric, giving you a really good fit and feel over your ears. Another benefit about these removable cheek pads and head perimeter liner is the fact that these do break down, they do get dirty, and they're easily removable and swappable. So say you've worn this helmet for a year or two and it starts to get a little bit dingy inside, you literally pick up a new set, throw them inside, and essentially you've got a brand new helmet again. Now this Arai Regent-X comes in 6 different solid colors, 3 different colorways for the Sensation helmet graphic, and 3 different colorways for the Bend helmet graphic. Now all of these Regent-X helmet styles and colors are available in extra small through 2X. And there you have it, the brand new for 2020 helmet from Arai Americas. This here is the Regent-X helmet. It's coming in right there at the $500 price point, so you have ultimate protection at a valued price point. If you have any questions about this Regent-X, please leave a comment below. We monitor those and respond to those extremely quickly. And if you liked what you saw today, please give it a thumbs up. Let us know in the comments as well what you ride. Do you ride with Arai? If you do, which style do you currently ride with? And why are you looking at the Regent-X for your potential next helmet? And that's what we have for you today, the detailed breakdown of the Regent-X, brand new for 2020. Until next time, as always, take care and ride safe out there.